Warning, the following stunts are done by trained professionals. Actually, we're not trained. Robbie is just a dumbass and decided to do a drunken fantasy football podcast. The thoughts, opinions, and takes are ours and ours only. It is not our fault if you lose in fantasy football or sports gambling. Viewer discretion is advised.
Holy shit.
What is good, chat? What is good? After a motherfucking week off, your boy was traveling, your boy was on vacation. We back. Let's get it. Hey, let's get it. Hold on. Let me get in my groove.
Psst, I see dead people.
Let me get in my groove.
Hey, Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? They in the street and hate me, fuck them all in their mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on his body, I'm John Stockton.
Rumboyz After
Beat your ass and
Dark.
hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him.
Let's
Walking
go.
down the whole time, I know he got some
Let's
hoe in him.
go.
Hold on him.
Start the show with Pete Kendrick. Oh my God. A whole lot of energy up in here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Rumboyz Robbie. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the live stream. Make sure that you share the content. Subscribe on YouTube. Turn this black into a silver play button. Give the stream a like. Give us a follow on Twitch. Yo, let's pay some bills. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my bills? Hey, really quick, let's go ahead and take them to the yacht. I'm rocking my Commanders GLD. I'm ready to talk some football tonight. Let's get it.
Hop out in Miami when no land, ain't got no understanding. Out of here, I'm burning, or turn me on, you can't understand it. In the club, posted up, they lit up, no matter where I'm standing. Drop GLD for the Cuban link, yeah, you see it there. Might spaz out on some taller shit, no on zero tolerance. Money conversations ain't hard to relate, it's hollering. See my net, they acknowledge it, good friend, girl, when you're not.
Let's go. Hey, GLD.com, shopGLD.com. Link is in the description. Rock your favorite sports team, your favorite Marvel characters. Yo, you already know the vibes. Get draped up, drip down this summer. Let's get it. ShopGLD.com. Woo! Came in too hype. I came in way too hype. Make sure you get your tickets for the Fantasy Football Expo, ladies and gentlemen, at thefantasyfootballexpo.com. Big shout out to Bob Long, getting everything prepped and put together. So excited. I'm very excited to see all of you this year in Canton, Ohio in August. It's going to be litty. And then last but not least, you'll see the flag up top. You already know what it is. Big underdog shit, big underdog show. Download Underdog Fantasy, available on iOS and Android for all your pick'ems, best ball, and much, much more needs. The latest and greatest fantasy platform that there is. Yes, I work there. Of course, I'm going to give my employer a shout out. All right. Of course, we're going to give the employer a shout out. Download Underdog Fantasy. Link is down below. Woo! Without further ado, let's get into the cast and the crew. Ladies and gentlemen, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop the mic, FF.
All I have to say is yeet, 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 yeet. Let's go. Pacers in 7, baby. Let's go. No, I'm not being serious. I'm doing that to get someone razzled up. Let's just go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, I just came back from this man's wedding. All right. The newlywed is officially here. Give it up for the notorious nerd.
We're back. It's good. I felt weird not doing this a week ago.
I know, yeah, it did feel a little weird, but we made it through. We made it through. I'm sure Mike and everyone else enjoyed their day off. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
last but certainly not least, baby least. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your favorite heel, TDS Taco.
The Pacers in 7, Mike? Really? We're doing that?
Literally doing that just to rile you up. And
I get what you're trying to do, you Drake ass motherfucker. Don't make me Kendrick Lamar, you.
Don't call me Aubrey, you little East Coast.
Leave the Canadian now that this is
You not like us.
last week.
Do not
Please,
call me
what
Aubrey.
up?
Thanks, Coben.
What up? I hate the way you talk. I hate the way you walk. I hate the way that you dress.
We're quoting 10 things I hate about you.
You mentioned A minor. He said, but you gotta be sharp. Tell the fans who was it you thought you left D flat, D major, bro. Drake got his licks off. Speaking of Canada, Raj is in the house.
Hey,
What's going
just
on,
remember,
boys?
Canada's down right now, Raj. Canada's down.
Yo,
I
bro.
mean, yeah. What can you say?
yeah.
What can I say?
The only thing
I
up
mean-
is new Kong fried rice.
Aiden said the stream is starting. Whoa,
Yo.
yeah. I came in with that heat.
Hi, Raj.
What's up, Mike?
Hi, Raj.
This is it.
What's good,
What?
boys?
What's good, Guccini? What's good, JD?
Yo.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's get into it. Hold on, let me make sure I'm all caught up with the chat. Yes, big congrats to Nerd. Big congrats.
Sir.
Yo, that bat that he's holding is not a bat. That is a beer cup mug.
Oh, yeah.
And we had those and we drank beer out of them, and it was phenomenal.
Oh, that's a beer cup?
yes.
Yeah.
That's
Now that is like some
And then,
Das Boot shit.
and then TSA stole Robbie's they're like
They didn't steal it, they made me throw it away.
They thought it
But
was a weapon.
which is still stealing it, but yeah.
not a weapon.
But other than that, cheers to me.
What
This
the
is
fuck?
the glass that you got me. Yep, and that's my bottle that we didn't finish.
That's the run that you got me.
Liquor. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the rub boys and girls want to do dilly. Let's get it.
If we get more than $10 in donations in this show, I'm buying a Das Boot and I'm gonna chug it on the next show.
Oh my gosh,
That's a low threshold right there.
that is a very low threshold. Knowing all this.
Awesome.
I just need a reason.
I think you just want to do it.
I just want to do it.
He's like, no, I just want to do it. Though everyone found a good excuse for their paychecks now. Get the cash drunk. Let's go ahead. Let's get in to the very first topic. I hope you all enjoyed your weekend off. But it's time for y'all motherfuckers to get back to work. All right, let's do it. All right. Following the NFL draft, Florida State wide receiver who was selected by the Buffalo Bills quickly became the biggest social media darling of 2024 once the draft has suddenly proceeded to be over. It's been everything from press conferences to even serving up food at your local Popeyes. Just his personality alone has made fantasy managers and analysts clamor to this young wideout. Thus brings us to my question. Are we allowing the social media hype to overshadow all of our pre-draft analysis and post-draft landing spot analysis in regards to Buffalo Bills rookie wide receiver, Keon Coleman? Also, please provide your projected fantasy football outlook for the young gentleman. Mike, you start us off.
First off, thank you for saying Florida State because Taco's still trying to figure out where he went to school.
That doesn't matter anymore.
And there for him, but even still, that New York public school education could not help Taco read.
That doesn't matter anymore. He's in the NFL.
Absolutely. The social media community is jaded when it comes to all of this stuff. His Tiger Woods comments, which were funny, the stuff that happened at the combine, the stuff that happened after he got drafted, all that. I didn't realize that I didn't see the Popeye stuff till like late in the game on that one. But yes, I do think everyone's jaded. He had flashes, but he was a conundrum, if you would say, of a prospect. You had, Raj.
He was everywhere.
Well,
Raj,
Raj is I would say, Raj is a film guy like you. You know how I'm starting to get into it. You got the analytical side, and some people loved him. You got some people that on the film side that loved him. You got some people said, what the heck? I'm like some of the guys that do the film watching at Dynasty Nerds, they were saying that, you watch one game and you're like, okay, I'm ready to see this guy go off. And the next game, he disappeared into thin air like freaking, the Knicks 77 years in a row. But the problem is, yes, he's a conundrum. He went to a team that needed his position, but at the same time, are they really going to – they like the big receiver. Is he just going to be another Gabe Davis? We don't know. I haven't drafted him yet. I've been in multiple rookie drafts. I have not even clicked on his name once. I think that this year he could his best for this year is a flex option, wide receiver 3. But other than that, I'm staying away from him in redraft.
Okay. Let's see here. Mike, nerd, your take. Nerd Mike.
Personally, I get that him going into Buffalo is that the spot needed to be filled. But it's also, you got to remember like who left and who's coming in. It's big. It's very big shoes to fill. You're not automatically going to come in and be Stephon Diggs. Now, if you are, great. But that's a big ask of the team. I guess talent wise, I see him going as like a wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4 going into his first year. I think he's got good ceiling, like with his pure size. He's 6'3", 213 pounds. And that's a big deal. Thank you.
I'm deaf. I'm closing this so I can blast my show.
All right.
What show?
Real Housewives? She's watching The Circle right now.
Oh.
That's my wife, guys. She's very sick. She's been sick before the wedding, during the wedding, after the wedding. So she brought me some tea. So
good. Keep you both healthy. Continue your take.
No, I think the size is like a definite upside for him. 6'3", 213 pounds. He's not one of those receivers that you kind of be like, he's scared. He's really got to get some meat on him. But I like where he was picked for Buffalo. But I think he's probably gonna here's the thing. Like when these guys come into the media, they're trying to make a name for themselves. They're trying to be they're trying to build that reputation and be well liked in the media and be like, okay, this guy's got a good personality. Now, sometimes having a good personality doesn't always transition to being a great player on the field. We don't know that yet. And I'm willing to give him the shot, but like right now I'm not jumping out of my chair to go reach for him in a draft. If it's like later rounds, sure. Like mid rounds, sure. But like I'm not going for him the first 2-3 rounds.
Okay. Taco.
Well, how many times did the Bills trade down? Like 3?
Yeah.
They could have taken him multiple times, and they're like, we're good with any guy there. Like any one of these guys we're good with, we value them pretty much close enough together that we'll trade down and really not care. So what that means to me is that they see him filling a position. They're not necessarily going for a guy. They're going for a skill set. Like we need someone that can fulfill this thing on the field. Agreed. And then when you look at their team, this is the Josh Allen, James Cook show. Like, let's be honest. This team is going to run. They're going to be featuring the running back. They're going to let the quarterback run, and they're going to control the ball. And then you have the number one gadget out of Washington, who's going to have his wide receiver 1 season this year, Curtis Samuels. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
We got Khalid Shakir.
What's his
Okay.
name? Taco. What's his name?
Which one? Curtis Samuels? Curtis
Nah,
Samuels.
the other one. The other one.
Okay. Shakir. Oh, Shakir. You remind me of a West Side Story. And then you got Dalton Kincaid season about to happen. So do you really need Coleman when Kincaid is about to be a tight end 1 this year? All the signs point to him being able to have a solid role in the middle of the field, doing what he did for that middle portion of the season before Dawson Knox came back into the lineup, before Stephon Diggs started pouncing and becoming a cancer in that locker room. I think they're better without Diggs. I think they're going to spread them all out. They're going to try to play like how the Chiefs did when they let go of or when they traded Tyreek Hill. And you're not going to really see a number 1. You're going to see a bunch of guys with 700 yards. And it's going to be horrible for fantasy football if you have anyone other than maybe, like I said, Dalton Kincaid, Josh Allen, and James Cook.
Just so you know, Dalton Kincaid only had about
You need like a 6-game good run.
About 9. Don't you interrupt me when I'm about to outsmart you.
Oh,
Dalton
don't make me
Kincaid
counterpoint you.
averaged about 9.5 yards per catch per target on targets per route ran. He is very, 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 very low on that list, kind of around where Darren Waller was, kind of around where Juwan Johnson was.
Yes, but also that was based on last year's team.
Kwanu was around that area.
Remember, he didn't start the season. He was a rookie. He had his stretch that he was good. Then he got a little hurt. Then they brought him back in. This season, it's going to be more of him being unleashed as one of their primary playmakers.
That's based off a minimum of 250 routes.
I guess one thing I forgot to mention, like when I was doing my take, and I apologize, was the way I see him kind of emerging is kind of like how Adam Thielen did in Minnesota. Like and let me be brief. So it's going to be one of those situations where someone's going to go down. You don't want to see that, but somebody's going to go down for a week or two. And then I think Coleman's going to come in and probably get a shot for a week or two. And then he's going to be tough to pull.
Raj, your thoughts?
Okay. So I always preface this when I'm not a huge fan of a prospect. I always say, I hope he proves me wrong. Right? Just cover my bases. I hope he proves me wrong.
Yeah.
But okay, Keon Coleman.
I think we want that for any player that we're harsh.
No, of course, right? But we like when we're talking about the draft, we always talk about breakout age for like receivers especially, but any position really. Breakout age. Keon Coleman didn't fucking break out.
He didn't have one.
No,
he put up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's at Michigan State. He put up 800 yards, on a team with, albeit a shit quarterback situation. He was playing with Jaden Reed, who was also another solid receiver. But it was a team that was always playing from behind, right? Negative game script. They were always throwing the ball. He put up 800 yards. He goes to a better team. He goes quarterback. Okay. I think he's also in this game. Okay. With a better quarterback, he has Jordan Travis thrown to him. And he puts up like 50 catches for less than 700 yards. And now all of a sudden he's supposed to be receiver 1 for Josh Allen. I don't think so. The guy's literally fucking Chase Claypool without 4.4 speed, in my opinion. I mean, like, as bad as that sounds.
He might be
look
right.
at it. Look
might
at
be
it.
right.
It's
Look
a
at
You're right, but damn.
Size, vertical, everything is damn near 1 for 1.
Well, we'll
Except-
find out because now they're on the same team.
They are on the
They
same
give a
team,
bunch of-
except Chase
Who can
Claypool
be
ran a
more
4.42
inept?
and Keon Coleman ran a 4.64.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
And fucking Leafs said he dropped a comment here. He said they knock on his speed, but that's not the only way to win matchups. He's a below average route runner as well,
He can't separate.
right? Like he does not have any separation. I will say this, he has great ball skills. He can
Yes.
track the ball very well. That's like his number 1 skill, but
Saving grace.
that's not a good way to translate as an NFL receiver, right? And just like Mike, I haven't picked him at all in my rookie drafts. I've seen him go above like BTJ, seen him go above Worthy.
I saw him go
And
112.
Yeah, I've seen him go as high as 112, and I'm good. That's too rich for me.
I'm sorry for the uninitiated. BTJ.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Brian
Thank
Thomas
you.
Jr.
Thank you.
Robbie, can I ask Raj a quick question?
Sure.
Raj, something Taco brought up, and I want to ask you because I know, and this isn't a knock, Taco. I just know Taco's not going to know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He brought up that it's going to be the Josh Allen, James Cook show this year. How much do you think Ray Davis is actually going to have a play? Because I think Ray Davis is sneaky at the goal line. If it's not Josh Allen, if it's a goal line, it's not going to be James Cook. I think it could be Ray Davis.
Far really quick. Far off topic, but really quick. Ray Davis, what I've already said, Ray Davis has his grown man strength. He's going to eat in that backfield. He's going to probably snipe away goal line touches. It's going to be a thing.
That's what I think.
Nobody's taking goal line away from Josh Allen. Nobody even thinks about
honestly, that's one of the only times I'll agree with Taco. I don't think anyone's taken goal line touches from, but I think it's going to be tough for Ray Davis to get much of a workload because James Cook is so versatile.
Yeah,
right. Like he's just a do-it-all back. He's easily like someone you could easily have all three downs, right? So it'll be tough, but I have gotten Ray Davis in a few rookie drafts late. So if he carves out a bit of a role, I'd love to see it.
Exactly. Especially in best ball formats when like there's going to be those weeks where he's going to just snipe away. Yeah. So here's the thing to kind of encompass what everyone kind of went around the horn to say, but then along with what I personally feel. Yes, social media has made us glaze way too hard, way too hard. To what the point that the nerd was making. Not only is it that you're having to replace Stephon Diggs, it's also Gabe Davis as well that you lost.
Did you really lose another wide receiver? You lost half a wide receiver.
You still lost. At the end of the day, you still lost two receivers. Like it is what it is.
You lost about 3 games of elite production.
Yeah, like it is what it is, right? Those boom games are out the door. Who cares? That's Jacksonville's problem now. With that regard, in that regard, you're having to fill not one but 2 spots, or at least just be able to do what you do really, really well with everything else that's around you. It's a whole lot of new for Buffalo. Josh Allen is getting older. We already know that Buffalo did not and does not want Josh Allen running as much as they have in the past. That's why they had designed the previous team the way that it was. I think that they're going to probably utilize Keon Coleman kind of similar to how the Jets utilized Keyshawn back in the day. See very much, or how Dallas utilized Keyshawn back in the day. Hey, we know that you may not be the fastest guy with your 4.6 type of speed, but we know that you're a possession guy. We know that, you're going to have hands. We know that you're not going to drop the ball. We can trust you, We know that Josh Allen has a big arm. They're going to want to try and stretch the field. That's where Curtis Samuel is going to come into play. How that's going to pan out, how reliable that's going to be. It's giving me Kansas City MVS type of vibes. Even though Curtis Samuel is not MVS, obviously, it's giving me those type of vibes. A lot to figure out in Buffalo. I don't want to say that this is a team that maybe you shouldn't have mass exposure to in fantasy football. I think that Coleman's better for you in dynasty if you take him, and if he falls to you in redraft, fine, whatever. Scott Fishbowl format, yes, cool. Go ahead and go get Coleman. I don't think that we need to be paying up, but I think that we need to stop social media glazing at this point. So that's my whole thing with Coleman. Am I going to have some shares? Sure. Just because I want to see how that experiment's going to work out. Will it be in best ball? Yes. Will it be in dynasty? Yes. Is it? I think
he might be a guy. He might be a guy in dynasty that you want to. You might take him high enough not to warrant this, but roster-wise, you might. If you do draft him, he might be a smart guy to taxi, even though the high draft pick might not warrant it.
I like that. I like that. Honestly, fucking Taco.
Come on, Taco.
I'm sorry, but that was such bullshit. Sorry.
Nah, he wasn't gonna make Josh Hart wasn't.
That's a foul. That's a foul. He grabs him, for God's sakes. He fucking grabbed him.
No, he didn't. He didn't grab him. He did not grab him. He didn't grab him. But no, like I was saying though, in regards to Keon Coleman though, like I won't have him probably on my SFB roster. and redraft. I would be, if he pops off, I'll trade for him and I'll try and go and get that early. So yeah, that's why I'm analyzing Keon Coleman. Next topic. Rookie jersey numbers have been established. And
I did not know this one.
Yep. For many rookies across the league, there's no other story more compelling than Colts wide receiver selection, Adonai Mitchell choosing to wear number 10 as a reminder of how many wide receivers were drafted before him. Is this early signs that Mitchell is ready to take the league by storm? Or is the rookie maybe starting to get in his head a little too early, a little too soon? Raj, your thoughts?
I mean, it's like a fun story, but I don't care. Like, yeah, you were the fucking 11th receiver off the board. And then there was, I mean, y'all probably remember the story back in the day with Antonio Brown. He's 84, 8 times 4, 32 teams passed on him. Like, who gives a shit, man? Wear whatever number you want to wear. Just fucking show it on the field. I don't care. Move on. I'm done.
I don't know. I feel like the mentality there kind of matters.
Let everyone go, and then you can go if no one brings that up.
Okay.
Last I checked, AB was pretty good in his prime, man.
But I don't expect AD. I expect AD Mitchell to be the fucking best receiver of the decade.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, like,
no, we don't know. We do not know.
I mean, of course, yeah. No one knows. No, I mean, no one knew Antonio Brown as a 6th-round pick was gonna do anything. But like,
you're up.
Cool.
Taco.
You're wearing number 10, bro.
Taco, do you think that Adonai Mitchell is too into his head, get in his own head, or do you think he's right for wanting to harbor onto the fact that 10 wide receivers were picked ahead of him?
Listen, bro. I mean, we've seen it throughout history. You need some sort of fuel to really get yourself going when you're on these next levels and you're facing these top competition. I mean, look what Jordan would do. So he has to do whatever he needs to do in order to get his maximum potential. Now, what his maximum potential is, that's a whole nother story once he gets out there. But he's doing the best that he can. Like, if the dude is really just a dishwasher, he's really just a dishwasher. You know what I'm saying? He make it on the field, but he's going to be headed back somewhere different real soon. So, take the motivation, do the best you can, and the chips will fall where they will. I don't know his game enough to give you anything other than.
Of course, you know.
Sorry. Real quick, if I were just lucky, okay, if Anthony Richardson wasn't wearing number 5, would we be having this conversation? No, that motherfucker would still be wearing 5, which he wore at Texas. Like,
but still.
What? God.
Go ahead.
That's worse than anything I said, Raj.
Look. It's the off season. Motherfuckers ain't got much to talk about. All right, we don't got as many players getting into trouble right now. All right, like
low.
We gotta roll with what we got. Shit, Raj.
Oh,
damn youngsters. Nerd, your thoughts?
Okay, so first off, you mentioned Antonio Brown, Raj, and I know you're gonna brush it off. Like, I didn't say that, but you did, and AB did pretty damn good in the league. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Now, second, he did follow the Colts, who you guys mentioned Anthony Richardson, who was pretty fucking good his first year coming in the league before injury, right? So that's kind of exciting for him to be able to play with a fun quarterback, I think.
Yeah,
but
he wasn't there. Anthony Richardson wasn't there,
here's where I'm going to go with this. We talked about him being a dishwasher, possibly, right?
Taco did.
So no, yeah. So Taco said dishwasher. I'm not gonna say he is. I'm not gonna say he isn't. Sometimes people progress. Sometimes people progress to the next level a little better when you don't expect them to. Mitchell was 38 receptions for 560 yards and 7 touchdowns in 2 seasons at Georgia. But he did win a couple championships. And then in 1 season at Texas, 55 grabs, 845 yards, 11 tutties, and also a Big 12 title. So this is what I gathered from reading these numbers. Okay. You were there. Texas was a little better for you, but you were there. Like, do I know if you're going to be like the guy I can like rely to make the big play at the end of a game or like last second, like last drive? Can't make that argument because your numbers don't show that when you were in college. Like, Now, again, prove us wrong, yes, but like
he also stayed at Texas to be with family and so on and so forth. Yada yada yada.
which I respect that. I mean, I get it, but also, I don't know. I think that he's in his own head a little bit, and sometimes that works. Like sometimes if you make yourself like your own, I don't know. Like I think he should be. I think he should be focusing on making himself his own enemy to be like, I'm gonna be better than what I was, versus being like, I'm gonna be better than the other 10 guys that went ahead of me. Who cares?
Hey, Josh Rosen. Remember, Josh Rosen did that shit, and it did not work out well for Josh Rosen.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
That's why I'm like, that's why I'm bringing this up, because I'm like, yo, like we've seen this work out, but we've also seen this go to shit real fast.
And it worked for St. Brown. It worked for Brady. It worked for,
Taco, it's not your take.
I just that's my mentality on it. Is that
Oh,
I think that it's
my
like,
point was it was going to be St. Brown. So go ahead, Robbie. You can go. That was my whole argument.
I just had already brought it up ahead of you.
Well, I can't.
Did bring that guy up already though.
No one brought up St.
that,
Brown
to me.
yet.
I did.
To me,
Yeah,
it's just like
It was also in the comments.
be a better version of yourself.
I don't look at.
Don't worry about the other 10 guys ahead of you.
Be a better version of Taco.
That's not hard.
That's not hard
Deliver,
at all.
Mike.
Show up on time. Show up.
Deliver,
on time.
Mike. I was,
So,
baby.
Here's my
858.
question. Here's my question to you. Drop the mic, because you were here on the draft day stream with me, and you were very passionate about AD falling.
Not as passionate about an Oregon receiver, but yes.
But you were pretty like, what the fuck? Like, hold on, like, what's going on here? Is AD right or wrong? Like,
AD's
are
right.
you buying into it?
AD's right. You need some guys. Taco brought it up. Some guys like Jordan, Kobe, those guys that have the competitive edge. They need something. They need something to get them going. And having the confidence in a player. Don't forget, Indy traded up to grab him.
Yep.
They do have the confidence in him. Sometimes you need that extra motivation, just like Raj brought up AB. You got ARSB. I understand Rosen didn't work, but being a Pac-12 guy and being a UCLA fan, Rosen had a lot more issues in between his ears than a lot of guys did. I'm sorry. And I mean,
Let's all laugh at Taco. Everyone fucking laugh at Taco.
I mean, just putting it out there. But the other thing is,
You did like 3
I
players.
get you're saying that you want to focus on the game and this and that, whatever. But if this is what it takes for him to focus on the game, I don't give a crap what it is. Perform, but if this is what it takes you to get the motivation to go run 10 extra routes after practice, if this is what it takes, if that's what it took ARSB to go out and do the jugs machine 50 or 100 times after practice, whatever it was, if that's his equal to that, I don't care.
Motivates you, yeah.
Go ahead and perform.
I love this from the fantasy football narrative standpoint, because at this time of year when we don't have much to cling on to, I love this type of shit. I love this story more than the first one that we covered.
Yeah.
Wow, cool. Yes, as someone that is heavily involved in marketing, big ups to you, Keon Coleman. Build your brand. Your brand is the friendly guy. Xavier Leggette's brand is big Boonhauser. Like he got the whole accent going on. He kind of sounds like a little bit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like like that's gonna be his brand, and he's gonna sell a lot of goods down in the South. Like when it comes to Donnie Mitchell, I like this. This makes me be like, oh, I need to get you in rookie drafts. Oh, there might be something. Oh, wait, let me look at the lineup around you. Oh, realistically, in the passing game, it's really just you and Michael Pittman.
Forget about Josh Downs.
Yeah, don't forget Josh Downs.
Don't do that, Robbie.
Alec Pierce.
I already did. I like AD. I like AD Mitchell over Downs more right now.
No, that's fine. But what I'm saying is Pierce is the one that's going to be gone. So it's going to be the three.
Yeah, Alec Pierce is the one that's going to be gone. Like, yeah, those days, Downs will now become what Alec Pierce was for you.
Yeah.
You know, when like it's like, oh shit, I have no one to start. Fuck.
He'll run no, Downs will run the slot. You'll have AD and freaking Pittman. You'll have Downs run the slot.
Yep, yeah.
You can even have Pittman run the big slot at times in certain formations.
Exactly.
And call it a day.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great for them. A healthy Anthony Richardson. It's looking like AR is gonna come back great. You got pretty much the only bell cow backfield in the game with
Evan Hull.
Huh?
Wow. Evan Hull.
Wow, fuck. You know, so hell, I like this. I like everything about this for AD Mitchell. This makes me want to have AD Mitchell. I'll probably have more AD Mitchell exposure just because of this one narrative than Keon Coleman at this given point. Before, like this is obviously before schedule release and things like that.
I would have him over. I would have him in a lot more drafts over. If you had to have me pick between the two of them, like who I'm going to have more exposure over, it'd be AD without the. It would be AD without this, and it would be AD without the social media for Coleman.
Yeah. See, exactly. Cool. I love it. Y'all ready for some bold takes, some bold predictions?
I mean, is it better than the big slot? Because I like the big slot.
No, Diddy. Yo. Quotation mark safe from Diddy's house.
I don't know.
My fucking gosh, this guy, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually making like pretty decent time, and I'm low key loving it. So we actually might be able to fit in another topic before halftime. So we'll see how this plays out. Yeah. Which is dope because I kind of wanted this topic to end up on the show sheet anyways, and it should have now that I'm thinking about it. Really quick, when at the time this show sheet was written, this wager was not off, so we are still going to talk as if it hasn't been called off. I don't even know if it's really fucking called off because there's nothing in the league policy that says they can't do this. But anyways, Jaden Daniels and Malik Neighbors have been on record with their friendly offensive rookie of the year wager. 10 bands, 100 bands, 50 bands. It's just not up for discussion, man. OMG. All this shit. I'm sorry.
Homie's dead to me, bro. Homie's dead to me.
10 bands to whoever
Kendrick murdered that.
Whoever wins the award between the LSU alum. So there's the question of the two, who will don the honor of offensive rookie of the year? Or are you planting your flag on a different offensive rookie of the year? Might as well plant your flags now. They already have landing spots. No, we haven't gotten into preseason. I will give you preseason to change your take. Let's get early predictions. I think it's.
I don't see nothing wrong.
All right, so I'm going two different directions on this.
Hey,
my first direction is 1v1 between these two. Then I'll give my actual take of who I think is going to get it. Because my pick is not one of these two. But if I have to pick between Taco is part of the question. Shut up. Okay. If I have to pick between one of these two, I am taking Daniels to win Rookie of the Year over Neighbors because one reason he is the damn quarterback, and we know this is unfortunately kind of turning into a freaking quarterback award if it's a rookie quarterback.
This is true, yeah.
He doesn't. Let's be real. Yes, he's going to be a target monster, but he doesn't have a quarterback throwing to him. Yes, that was a dig at the Giants. I mean, Drew Lock's going to be the starter.
There was a clip. Did you see that clip today where it was like after the catch, like the way that Neighbors kind of had to like contort his body for it, like you kind of like look at his face, he's kind of just like, what the fuck? And then after that catch that the report came out that it was like, yeah, no, our wager's off.
I mean, I'm saying Drew Lock is going to be the starter, and I do believe that could happen.
Damn.
Taco's even been on record saying that could happen.
So now Mike's on my side? All right.
I've been ask Robbie. I've been a Drew Lock fan since he was in Denver. I thought he was going to start in Denver. But Daniels is a QB. Neighbors is going to have a good year, but Daniels is going to be the QB. When it comes to Rookie of the Year, if knock on wood, if there's no unforeseen injuries or garbage that we don't want to see in the game, it is hard right now at this point on May 9th or 10th, on May 10th, to vote against the newly anointed QB1 of the Chicago Bears today, Caleb Williams.
He made that bet thinking he was a Charger and Daniels was a Pat. The neighbors wanted to play for the Chargers. Yeah.
Damn.
Shit was all sweet when you thought Justin Herbert was your quarterback. Then you woke the fuck up and we're like, oh shit, I got Daniel Jones.
What sucks is that's my team.
I know. That's why I'm doing this shit.
Bro, when I saw Malik Neighbors' face in practice today, I was like, oh, he's not happy. I was like, oh, he's pissed. He did not. Yeah, he did. He looks very sour grapes. I've never seen a rookie have that body language fucking ever. Nerd.
Okay, well, trying to be careful with what I was gonna say. The whole Caleb Williams thing. Other than, okay, I'm just gonna say it. Caleb Williams is gonna be on his back. On the field.
I know you don't like
more than a floozy on a Saturday night. All right. He's going to be. He's not. You guys. He's not gonna be that good. Like, no quarterback has developed in that system. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. Like, they have a huge coaching staff problem. We talked about this immensely in the hot tub at the Airbnb. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
I will say this, nerd. I will say this. It is a completely different coaching staff than the other ones.
That sounds like a show.
It is a different coaching staff.
Like, what is this? What is this? Anyways, I'm done. Okay. So if I have to pick between, I have it narrowed down to 3 options that might get Rookie of the Year. This is where I'm at. So I'm going to start with the options that we were given on the topic. I'm probably going Jaden Daniels because of Malik Neighbors being on the Giants. So yes, Jaden Daniels if we're picking between those two. The other option that does come to mind, and he has been mentioned, but in a negative light because of the quarterback situation, maybe he has been mentioned. I'm going to say Brock Bowers.
Oh.
Because here's why. If you are going to need to throw the ball to somebody, right? And clearly, after last year, we saw Devontae really isn't what he was in Green Bay. I think there's going to be opportunity for Brock Bowers to have a breakout year, no matter who's throwing him the ball. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be pretty, but if you're a fantasy player, go get Brock Bowers. That's what I'm going to go try to do. And then the third option, and this is why it's third, is if or when. Okay.
Now,
JJ McCarthy in the Viking system.
I'm definitely going with now
with Jets there. Now, it sounds like Darnold's going to start. This is what I'm saying. If or when
he's starting.
Okay. But I think he's going to start. I'm going against the grain, but I think he's going to start. So JJ McCarthy is like my third option, but that's kind of where I'm at with who could win Rookie of the Year.
Okay. Taco.
All right. Rookie of the Year is going to be Michael Penix Jr. No, let me stop.
Oh, wow.
I would hope. I honestly would hope so.
Taco actually made it funny.
Now, listen, I made my comment earlier. I really think that Neighbors made that bet when he thought that he was going to have Justin Herbert throwing him the ball with no other wide receivers on that team. He's going to be sitting back like, I'm going to have the best wide receiver rookie season since Randy Moss. Like, I'm going to show you what this is about. Mm-hmm. And he just realized that he's gone to the Daniel Jones, Drew Lock I forgot my Italian mafia man's name. Tommy DeVito. Tommy Cutlet. That's our quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Like, we got the second coming of Joe Pesci at quarterback, and this man thinks he's gonna win the fucking Rookie of the Year. I appreciate the spirit, kid. Just don't get hurt. Next year we'll see what we got. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nothing permanent. Learn your shit. We know what it is. Nobody here's gonna judge you so long as you play hard. That's the only thing we care about this year. Just play. Don't look like you're fucking mailing it in. That's when you'll have a problem. Other than that, yeah. Don't hurt yourself, but just make it look good. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, I can see like I can see a situation where DeVito just like has to get called back into the game. He's like, they pulled me back in.
Bro, I can see it now. He's running Tommy Cutlets, the chicken parmesan fucking Subway that he has in front the cart in front of the stadium for pregame tailgate. And they call him up, Tommy, we need you to come to the stadium. So he runs from the tailgate to the stadium. The ghost of what's the guy from the replacements? What was the guy from the replacements? The quarterback? The ghost of Shane Flacco. That's what he is going to come in at halftime with miles and miles of heart. But that, I mean, let's face it, this is all a joke. I love how they said they called it off once they found out of the NFL gambling, Carl. That is the best part about this whole thing. Because these boys was like, yeah, I didn't want to screw my dude over like that. Like, he's with Daniel Jones. Like you don't even have a chance. Like, not only is it like what Mike said, this is a quarterback award, just like MVP. It's like literally it's gonna be the best quarterback on the team that probably played the best, more than likely, unless Mahomes is somewhere near there, and we're gonna just make sure that he has more rings and more trophies than Brady.
I mean, there's plenty of receiving talent. There's a lot of great
receivers. There's no wide receiver that's going to win a MVP during this era that we have now. I can put money on it. I'll give you a 5-year window.
Rookie of the Year is different. I feel like
okay, maybe, but you know what? This has 3 solid quarterbacks.
Turn into it.
Yes, it is turning into it. So,
how about this? Who
are you planting your flag on? Answer the question.
I mean, there's only one plant the flag on. I mean, listen, your girl like it, so I like it. You know what I mean? Like, my man is gonna kill. He is gonna be a monster. He has the squad. He has the squad. Caleb,
he's talking about the nail polish.
Caleb Williams.
Oh, Caleb Williams. Okay.
Yeah, because he said when he goes, the girl likes it.
He's talking about the nail polish.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what he said.
Raj.
Yeah.
Okay, so between the two, that's actually tough for me. I mean, obviously, Jaden Daniels is going to be QB1 in a better situation in Washington. I mean, as good of a situation as you can be in Washington. He's got Jahan Dotson, Terry with him. Better weapons. Yeah, I know. Better weapons than most rookie QBs get starting out. I will say that. And Robbie's fucking hyping himself out. Shut up, dude. No, don't. And then Neighbors, he has fucking Daniel Jones thrown to him. I feel bad.
That's really bad.
I feel bad. He's so good, man. He doesn't deserve it.
Imagine us as fans.
Why couldn't fucking Harbaugh just do right by all of us and draft him? You know what I mean? Like,
no, we needed him.
The Giants need everything. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you need everything.
You guys have like a left tackle, and that's it.
And we still were better than the Commanders.
And Robbie, he got your ass. I can't even lie. That's rough. Between the two, I mean, give me Neighbors just because, like, at least he has a floor. Like, how bad can a rookie receiver really be, right? Especially Neighbors. Like, we know he's good. Dude, it's way easier to be a shit rookie quarterback than it is to be a shitty rookie receiver.
Have you heard of Darius Hayward Bay?
Okay, that was when the Raiders were addicted to drafting like fucking 4-2 guys. Like, let's be honest.
Didn't they draft him in like 6th spot too? Like,
yeah,
who is Jamarcus Russell?
Right. So, between the two, give me Neighbors. But like, let's be honest, we already know it. Like, we made all the jokes. Like, the joke's kind of old now. Like, the NFL scripted, but it's fucking Caleb Williams gonna win Rookie of the Year, right? Like, he could. I feel like he could be ass and still win. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even like him that much, and I feel like he'll still win. He's gonna throw for like 2,800 yards and 13 touchdowns and win rookie of the year.
Bro, he's gonna be the second coming of TJ Stroud.
The picture of Keenan Allen, like it was Rome Odunze, and freaking Caleb Williams and Keenan Allen, and like Rome and Caleb did the bear claw thingy, and like Keenan was like, I'm not doing that.
Dude, I love exactly.
He really is too old
It's
for
not
that
a
shit,
thing. It's not a thing. Like, and I can't wait for like when Caleb Williams gets sacked like 6 times in the game, and the end is gonna like crawl, and they're gonna be like, you know,
you know what this is?
You know it's gonna happen.
It is gonna happen.
Caleb Williams is Little Uzi Vert, and Keenan Allen is Snoop Dogg. And Keenan Allen Snoop Dogg. He's like, damn. What the fuck you doing, fam?
My God.
You can just see him in the corner. You can see him on the other side of the camera just being like, hell no.
Here's who I got. I'll make it short, simple, and sweet. Motherfucking Jaden Daniels. Like, come on. Like, come on.
Of course.
We retooled our offensive line, backfield weapons, tight end weapons, receiving options, very balanced receiving options.
Is it the exact same offense except for Sam Howell? What the fuck did y'all do? I don't pay attention.
Where have you been, Raj?
I don't pay attention to your shitty team. I'm sorry.
You haven't? No, but on offense. You did a lot more on the O-line, but you did a lot more on defense than you did on offense.
We did both. We spent money both.
And it's gonna suck when you still lose the Giants. When you still lose the Giants.
Vince is not hype. I don't like.
I actually like him.
I like him.
Guy. Everyone's like, go get Vince Knott. I'm like, stop driving up his fucking ADP.
Oh yeah, you guys got fucking old ass Austin Eckler. I forgot about that.
Yeah, bro.
They got a McCaffrey
in tandem.
You're gonna regret saying that.
McCaffrey,
You're
the
gonna
wrong
regret
one.
saying that about Eckler.
Hey, in tandem though with Brian Robinson, like, oh my gosh, Sam Cosby still on the line. Like, let's go.
You're a Steelers fan, right, Raj?
I am indeed.
They're gonna if they play this year, I'm telling you, Austin Eckler's gonna run through you now.
Brother, come on now. Don't do me like that.
Patrick
Queen is on his ass. Patrick Queen is on his ass. Let's be honest.
Yeah, chasing him.
Get the fuck out. Chasing who?
Hey.
Chasing who?
But I had changed.
I have him run a 40 right now. It's like 5-2.
I had said earlier I wanted us to go O-line, and then I warmed up to Jaden Daniels. Hey, and before draft time, I was like, fuck it, we're going Jaden Daniels. Let's go all in. Like, hey, Adam Peters is putting together such a good roster that it's going to make me calm.
I can't wait till we play. That's what I love about our team being in the same division.
Go on, guy. Okay.
Fucking Daniel Jones is going to beat you. That's going to be sad.
Wow, no.
Playing your division this year, aren't we? Let's fucking.
Anyways. Do y'all really quick before we get into halftime? Do y'all think that there's 30 NBA players that could convert into the NFL?
I'm going to put I'm giving my take in 2 words. Fuck no.
Yes.
Fuck no.
Yes.
No.
Yes. We got Charlie Ward, who was a Heisman Trophy winner, bro.
Current.
I'm saying the football players that play basketball are usually pretty.
I mean, okay, wait. It depends on position, right? Like, does it?
Like, okay.
No.
I don't know about 30, but like
just running 1v1s. Just 1v1s, bro.
They wouldn't make the recorder. They wouldn't make it the recorder, dude.
It's better athletes in basketball. Now, once we get to the game, like learning the game, that's a different thing. Like maybe he doesn't have the ability to read the field and all that shit, but like athletically speaking, yes, they're more athletic.
This might be the only time I agree with Taco. I will say, I think there's 30 NBA players who could run a go route and catch the ball, right? Like they're just that athletic. I think I could. I think I could see that.
That's
but
fair.
like
That's fair.
Not being an NFL player, no.
Not getting jammed.
Like look at Antonio.
Jalen Ramsey, like Jalen Ramsey, I'm sorry, is shutting down. Like Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey ain't shutting down LeBron. LeBron gonna go and run a nice little curl route in the end zone. He's gonna get a touchdown.
I'm saying fuck a curl route, a fucking go route. Like just like have him go up and catch the ball.
LeBron would be a tight end. Yeah, but that's not what Ramsey learned.
Let's say LeBron were to play receiver. I'm sorry, but if you were to put him on, I'm sorry,
with that big body and his ability to jump.
PS2. If you're putting PS2 on LeBron, I'm sorry, PS2 has shut down bigger receivers than LeBron.
Has he?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
6'7", 250.
6'7", 250 that could run like a fucking gazelle.
Okay, maybe not like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck is bigger than that?
And he got moves,
on,
and he can shake and bake. Like that's the thing. After the catch,
LeBron's not running the go route either, though.
You got to take it in context of what they would play in the NFL.
Oh my God,
LeBron's not playing wideout.
Let's put it like this: Ant would
feel like
destroy
90%
every
NBA players would,
cornerback in the fuck. Well, that's different. But athletically speaking, no cornerback is more athletic than Ant.
But the whole argument wasn't
for a whole game.
play in the
For a whole
NFL.
game.
It was literally put in and play in the NFL.
Just 4 downs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, just straight up 4 downs. Sauce is locking up. Is locking up Ant.
Yes,
straight up.
James Jones was right, and James Jones ruined Austin Rivers.
Everyone in the chat's talking about like a jump ball. Like who's
Yeah, see, I mean, in a jump ball, yeah, for
and
sure.
that's
Like,
cool.
Because
but,
that's
like,
what you have to
fucking
get up there.
lost in Sauce Gardner.
Have y'all not seen Odell dunk?
Well,
yeah,
no,
those guys.
Odell is small. These guys are
Yeah,
like
but then again, that's
6'3",
an isolated, like,
6'4".
athletic
The little
shooter.
guys
That's
are
not
6
fucking-
foot. Odell is tiny compared to all these guys. That's the thing. NBA players come with a lot more size and speed and athleticism.
Dude, I would love to see.
Tyree could easily just quick shake, step back, and then 3.
Dude, I would love to see somebody like catch a pass right in the middle and get hit by Harrison Smith. Boom! Welcome to the NFL. You won't like it.
Ask, why was Harrison Smith the guy that you chose?
Because he's one of the hardest hitting safeties in the league.
That is the hardest hitting white boy in the league.
Old ass. No, I'm just kidding.
You know I'm right.
Yeah.
You know I'm right.
I'm not gonna admit it,
bro.
But imagine the old school enforcers like Mason, Oakley, all these. They could play as a big body. They ain't gonna be pushed over. Now you say today we don't have as many guys like that.
I like how he only named Nick.
The was brought up now.
He only named Nick.
DK would demolish. DK would demolish. DK would demolish.
But here's the problem: you have to have a handle. You have to have a shot. It's
Cooper
different.
DeJean, bro.
Okay, wait, hold on. Did you watch his he was just dunking on food.
I didn't see one jump shot.
He was not.
I didn't see one jump shot.
Chaco is right. There was no jumpers in that highlight.
Yo,
like that's the thing. You know how hard it is to pull up and shoot a jumper? That's hard. And I'll say this: the hardest thing in pro sports is hitting a baseball.
Someone bigger than me and a body though. It doesn't matter.
Where did that come from?
Look, I'm just saying that's the hardest thing in pro sports. There's nothing harder than that.
I agree with you 100%.
For me, it's the mentality of how many hits can you take, because these guys like cry when they don't get a foul, right? Like, and I love basketball, but it is the truth of the matter. Now, when you go into a league where you actually get hit every single snap, every single play, you're getting hit every single play. The question is can an NBA player convert to the NFL, right? You're getting hit every single play, every single snap.
But here's the thing. If you're
not going to make it through a game, you're not going to make it through a season.
But they complain about the call because the refs give the calls. Like, it's different. If you weren't getting the calls, because if you look at basketball players,
straight up. Like I said on Twitter, like
a foul is a foul.
I might be 5'10", but me against Austin Rivers 1-on-1, I am bodying that motherfucker, bro.
No, you are not. Austin Rivers was one of the.
He will win the basketball. He will win the basketball. When we get on that football field and we got to clean up, I am jamming the shit out of him. I'm gonna jam him so hard his mama's gonna fucking feel it. It's gonna be like, yeah, Robbie, please stop.
I mean, I don't know how good
I'll take you against Doc, but I don't know about Austin, bro. Let's be honest.
Bro, I'm bodying that little frail motherfucker, bro. I am bodying Austin Rivers, bro.
Bro. Imagine some of these guys are running back. Like, imagine some of these guys are running back when they can just use their moves.
Bro, his footwork ain't there, dog. His footwork ain't there. And if he got to face me as a corner,
if he got to face me as a corner,
what happened?
If Austin Rivers, who started this whole conversation, has faced me and he's the corner, I'm breaking him off the line. I'm shaking. I'm breaking him off.
Give me prime Russ at running back.
Ooh,
put up 1,000 yards on you.
Oh,
Prime Russ at running back. Give me that.
Russell Westbrook.
That's RB1.
That's pretty dirty right there.
Oh, I wouldn't like that for him. He would just get.
That's Derrick Henry, bro.
He would get wrapped up. No, Derrick Henry is a completely different fucking animal.
I'm fucking with you.
I mean, Duke McBride would probably be fucking pretty good. Just right now off the Knicks. He is stocked, bro.
Bro.
Like 6'2", solid.
I promise you, yo. Yeah, no, there's no NBA player.
I mean, listen, we know NFL running back is a dime a dozen. Anyone can play the position. That's why they don't get paid. Listen, you can sign an undrafted rookie tomorrow.
We talking about 1v1s. We talking about running 1v1s. We talking about 1v1s. What are you bringing running backs into this shit for? We talking about 1v1s.
We saying positions. I'm just saying. Some of these guys would be like you said, Westbrook at running back. These guys would be beasts. These positions they could play. Deuce McBride. Like, we could look at our third string point guards, and they probably would all make it in the NFL. And they wouldn't be starters, but they would be able to play. But they're like, I get paid more money in the NBA than I do in the NFL. So why the fuck would I go to the NFL and get hurt, lose my mind, and fucking get
because they can't.
Cashapp was a 4-star wide receiver, and he would still get this fucking work.
Listen, you get paid more in basketball. There's a reason why they made a career decision.
You would still get this work.
Charlie Ward, Heisman Trophy winner.
We're getting a halftime, damn it.
I'm calling it. I gotta head up, boys.
All right, bro.
Easy.
Let's play some music videos. I don't know which one I want to play.
Do you have any?
Play those guys.
Our boy from Texas. I can't think of his name right now.
I'll play that one after. No, that's a fucking really long song. We'll be right back.
Hey, bro. Yeah. When is this going to kick in? When is what going to kick in?
stick to the plot. And stick to the plot. And stick to the plot. And stick to the script. Sometimes you get what you get, so don't try to do it just shit. Just stick to the plot. And stick to the plot. And stick to the plot. And stick to the script. Sometimes you get what you get, so don't try to do it just shit. See, it's kinda funny. You stick to the road to the riches and hope you don't crash like some dummy to get to this money. You cut every piece of the pie to find out you sliced into an onion. Now let's change the subject. These niggas who think they got something, but actually they end up with nothing. It's getting disgusting. I'm tired of the fucking assumptions. I'm about to blow up that corruption, so stick to it. Stick to the plan. When you lose it, gotta get it again. Keep it moving, never stick in the sand. Even when tired, like Michelin Man, shit, I know I'm the man, so I don't give a damn about opinions. I'm racking up millions, you stacking opinions. She throwing it back in the back of the venue. Now we taking off in her man and his feelings. Now back to the business. Back to the lab with my niggas. Actually back doing laps in the trenches. It's my second home. I ain't have to go visit. I stay resident, embedded to living the life of a nigga. By day we just niggas. At night we the victim. The life of go get 'em, so I'ma go get it. I stick to my plan. I still on my mission. And stick to the plot. And stick to the plot. And stick to the script. Sometimes you get what you get, so don't try to do it just shit. Just stick to the plot. And stick to the plot. And stick to the plot. And stick to the script. Sometimes you get what you get, so don't try to do it just shit. So this is my message. Sometimes you just living in life, be an actor. Don't try to direct it. Now let's change direction. This life that we live for the lesson. Don't count chickens, start counting blessings before they go missing. I promise you, I'm on a mission. I want something, I'ma go get it. No hidden intentions. I open my eyes, saw my vision. Now everyone see that I'm gifted. I'm rapping like Christmas. You niggas just under a tree. I'm smoking it, not metaphorically. I'm smoking no tree. No one's smoking no me. So when I say you're under it, no, that means me. I'm a poet MC and I'm living my dream. Hoping that hopefully you see the hope in me. And if you don't fuck it, cause I'm all I need. Keep my ear to the game and my mind to the streets. I'm a beast. Stick to the number one mission in hand. Stay true to yourself and give your life meaning. And fuck their opinions, they won't understand. To get to the top, gotta give all you got. Only getting one shot, so give up or not until your heart stops. Gotta stick to the plot. And stick to the plot. And stick to the plot. And stick to the script. Sometimes you get what you get, so don't try to do it just shit. Just stick to the plot. And stick to the plot. And stick to the plot. And stick to the script. Sometimes you get what you get, so don't try to do it just shit. Just stick to the
AI generated.
Hop out in Miami when no land, ain't got no understanding. Out of here, I'm burning, or turn me up, you can't understand. In the club, posted up, they lit up, no matter where I'm standing. Drop CLD for the Cuban link, yeah, you see it there. Might spaz out on some taller shit, no on zero tolerance. Money conversations ain't hard to relate, it's hollering. See my net, they acknowledge it, good friend, girl, when you're not.
Let's get it. A shop GLD, get like me. You see, I'm rocking the Commander's joint. Let Shohei pull this prop through, baby. And then we're gonna switch over to the Dodgers joint real quick. All I need is Anthony Edwards, 23.5. He got 5 right now. And then I just need Shohei Ohtani to just do better than Seon Kim, over on the underdog pick 'em. So hopefully tonight we pull through. Denver's doing pretty well, keeping Anthony Edwards at bay though. Denver up 34-23 in that matchup. Let's go ahead. Let's get into the next set of topics. Gonna have some fun really quick. We're gonna have some fun. But first, before we get into it, the most anticipated sports video game arrival is happening literally just 5 days away. For generations that may have not have, if you're not familiar, get familiar. NCAA 25 cover art has officially been released 5 days away from the game getting ready to be released. And social media actually was not happy to be able to find that Shedeur Sanders was nowhere to be found on the cover. Should Sanders have made the cover, and did EA and the NCAA both miss out on an opportunity here? We are going to start off with you, Mike. Before we do start off with you, though, well, while we're starting off with you, I apologize. I am going to get the cover art brought up.
Which mic?
Drop the mic. Wow. And it's your take.
Here's the thing. There's going to be multiple freaking covers. People need to calm their tits down, relax their pawn, because there is going to, I guarantee you, there will be a Shedeur Sanders cover. This is just, as it says on the top, people. People freaked out. It's the deluxe edition only. There is going to be one cover athlete for every power conference. I believe that Shedeur Sanders is going to be the the cover person, since Ewers is on this one and Hunter is on this one. Shedeur is going to be the one that's only the Big 12 type, the Big 12 cover. I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think that Shedeur is going to be on a cover, and people are overreacting because we've only gotten one of the covers.
Okay, so and Leafs is saying that EA makes multiple games and covers. Duh. Okay, so there is going to be another cover.
There's going to be one cover for every conference. So, like, there's going to be an ACC cover. There's going to be a Big Ten cover.
There'll be more than that.
Yeah,
there'll be more than that.
Okay, so is it just this public outrage not necessarily needed? Maybe.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly. They're giving Shedeur his own cover.
Mo Rowe is fucking featured. Like, ew.
But this is like how many players? I don't think that's a big deal.
Carson Beck.
Okay.
The fuck?
He's Carson Beck is right now projected to be the number 1 or 2 or 3 QB next class. Who cares?
Your thoughts, nerd. This is the first reveal that we're getting.
Yeah, first reveal.
I mean, sometimes it's better to not be on a cover.
Amen.
To be completely honest, I mean, sometimes it's just better not to be on it. Like, I think I think the outrage is a little over the top. I mean, I get it. Like, it's a big story behind, like, the Sanders family and him being head coach and quarterback there. Like, yeah, I get it, but like, I mean, I'm not even gonna go with Mike on the whole. He might make another cover. Like, sometimes it's okay to not be on it.
I agree that it's okay not to be on it, but EA came out and said there's going to be one cover per division.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, but like, I don't know. I guess I don't really care about it, to be entirely honest. Like, I think that the outrage is kind of dumb. Like, the whole, like, even with Madden covers, it's like, I'd rather have none of my favorite players on there in the first place. So, like, whatever,
Don't have to worry about the Madden curse.
No Madden curse, nothing like that. Like, I don't want there to be an NCAA curse where they decline or get injured or whatever. Like, who knows if there's a curse or not, but I mean, it's pretty consistent. So
hey, luckily with this one, I mean, it's only about like 5 players you can really identify in this one. So I mean, the odds of a curse hitting all of them is forever in our favor. I feel like we're good. I think these players right now on this one at the very least are safe. I'm excited to see how the rest come out. Taco, how do you feel before I give my sentiments?
Well, I mean, don't they have they have a guy from his own school on the cover.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, what are you gonna have both of them on it? It's going to be a school cover, like, you know what I mean? So I get it. It was
Colorado edition.
Yeah, right. Like, Hunter was the guy that they picked. Now, here's the other thing. What were they paying? because this is all the NIL type game. I'm holding out and I want more money than everybody. All these guys, I'm Shador Sanders. You put me on their level? Get out of here. I need a bag. I need a grip. You get the fuck out of here. You think you're paying me the same as everybody else? I'm Shador Sanders. I'm the son of Deion motherfucking Sanders. I am prime motherfucking time. So what does that mean? He probably gonna work out some deal with them when they have their next content drop. He's the face of the next content drop, and he gets a cut of some shit. And he's working on his NIL shit because that's what this is all about now. And EA is so fucking greedy. They're so fucking disgusting. I've played their shit long enough to know they'll find some fucking way to make it so fucking disgusting with their microtransactions that Shador Sanders will find his way to do an NIL deal with them during the season.
Really quick, this is how Taco's gonna learn college football, guys.
I fucking quit EA, bro. Just like 2K. These motherfuckers are rape artists with their microtransactions.
You can't say that fucking word.
What? Microtransactions?
Really?
God
no.
damn it.
Come on, Taco.
The love-hate relationship. I have serious issues with EA Sports. Like I complain to them publicly. They fuck shit up.
You can't say that one word and you know it.
Anyways, let's get into my take. Look, I understand that there are going to be multiple covers. Love that. Love that. Solo covers, bigger bag, makes sense. Outrage does not make sense. This is dope for the deluxe edition. I like that there are going to be multiple covers because these now also become hard copies, become even more collector items than digital copies now. So from the business standpoint, I am all fucking for this. Why? Because Robbie's a business major, which means business majors were money hungry, greedy fucking bastards. So I am on EA's side with this. And every fucking game has microtransactions at this point. So I'm not taking that stance. I'm not planting my flag on that at this point. That's stupid. If you're not used to microtransactions at this point, I don't even game, and I haven't gamed in fucking 3 years, and I'm letting you know, like, you're doing it wrong. Like, you're fucking up. It's a part of it. It's a thing. Stop being old. All right. That's coming from an old guy. All right. All in all, I think that it's a beautiful cover. I think the graphic design for this is amazing. The way that they were able to fit everyone in, you know, you could tell this definitely took time. This definitely took a lot of work. I'm proud of it. It features players that I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of Ewers. I'm a fan of Edwards. I'm a fan of Hunter. Beck, I have being 2 behind Shador. I have Moreau being 3 at the given moment. So, like, I'm loving this. I'm loving what even this does for them as prospects, because it's like, okay, so now you can also handle, you know, the money. You can handle the bright lights. You can handle, you know, it's something to say to where if these young men who are still definitely fucking, like, not even 21, haven't even had a beer yet, you know, if they can handle this money, they can handle the NFL money. Mike.
The question that I have, and I don't know if we know the answer to this, is we do know that these guys all signed into the NIL, the $600 there, whatever the money they were getting. If they signed into that, does that make them eligible to automatically be on the cover and they don't need to get an extra bag? Like, because they signed on the dotted line, does the end, like, could the NCAA, can the EA go, hey, Ewers, you're on the cover, you signed in, we're putting you on the cover no matter what?
I don't think that that'll happen. I think that we don't have.
We don't know, but I'm saying, could that happen?
Yeah, I don't think that would happen. I don't see EA going down that path just because of the other stars that they can make money off of. I mean, that's definitely that is definitely a conversation when we talk NIL though.
I just don't know. I don't know what the problem is. We don't know the details of the NIL deal for this game, in the sense of
I would tweet it out. I'd be willing to tweet that take out and be like, yeah, like what, like, do you guys think that this could happen? Like, do you think that, because I mean, at that point now you're taking advantage of a player because you're double dipping for one contract of which they sign. You know, so now you're getting the group, you know, profit, but then, you know, let's say you put Ewers on another one, but it's all on the same contract. you didn't have to pay yours anymore any less than, so I mean,
Well,
hopefully
I'm
EA
talking
doesn't
even
do
this one. Like, did they even have to pay him more? Did they even have to pay him more to put him on this one?
Probably not. I feel like that these guys probably knew that they were getting a lesser, but I feel like Travis Hunter coming into this new, like, okay, like Shadur, you're probably going to get a bigger bag to, you know what I mean, to be on the next, I would like to see them not just always feature the same schools, like whatever's popping. I like to see, different schools featured. I think that'll also be interesting how that plays out, because at the end of the day, a lot of people back in our day when we played this game, we played because we wanted to play for either the alma mater that we were going to or we wanted to go to, we saw ourselves going to, so on and so forth. So I would.
The only reason I think Shadur is going to be on the Big 12 cover is with Texas and Oklahoma leaving. The Big 12 has gone. The Big 12 cover, the Big 12 in the whole, the talent has gone down. That's why I think Shadur's going to be on that cover.
He's projected to be one of the top 3 QBs.
Exactly.
So there's that. Then there's also the fact that
Ewers is no longer in the Big 12. Now he's in the SEC.
I mean that, but then it's like, bro, like if you know that you face backlash for today because fans couldn't find him, that he's gonna run it up. That you're gonna have like a special card for him that's gonna be like priced at a certain rate or whatever. So you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it because of marketing. At the end of the day, business wins.
And that's what
dollars
doesn't like about the game.
Yeah, it does. It's not gonna matter about how he's gonna perform or what he's gonna be projected as. It's gonna matter of, holy shit, y'all want to play with this kid? All right, bet. Like, it's the same thing with MLB The Show, how like they have like an exclusive Mike Trout card. That like where like every fucking at bat, like Mike Trout is just hitting dingers in the game, bro.
Well, like, what they have is, and I play them religiously, and they fucking killed me. Is these modes where it's like you get packs of players, and it's like in each like you build your own team. It's like almost like fantasy football for like the game. It's super fucking addictive. Content creators make so much bank off of these pack openings. It's literally its whole underworld world onto itself, where thousands of dollars is spent here. It's
what I'm gonna do, because like I said, like I'm not a gamer. I'll reach out to the homie Zersky. He's the biggest Madden.
Oh, Zersky fucking is crazy with Madden.
Yeah,
I used to watch him back in the day, bro.
He's underdog. He's underdog.
Yeah,
he's UD. I'll reach out to Zersky. We follow each other, and like I'll see if like, hey, like, do you want to like take some time, like come on like the show, and like maybe like him like talk about his experience with college football 25, because I know that he's super anxious for it. I know that he's already got some tests with it, so maybe I can get him on Rumboyz, and maybe we can get him to spill a couple of beans. Zersky, big shout out to you, dilly to you, bro. Appreciate you, dog. You the realest,
bro. I remember there used to be fucking Thanksgivings where it's like there'd be the drops and like you get certain packs, and he's going through streaming like Xerxes like fucking OG.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's get into our next topic. Before, I know that like a lot of people are like, when are you going to grade the lineups? When are we going to get into some lineups? We're going to get into some lineups in a minute. I do want to get into some fantasy football talk. It's still centered around the theme of today's show, being rookies, being that we just got done with the NFL draft, and we do have schedule release coming up next week, which means we start diving into correlation and things of that nature. So it's just a good mental exercise to really kind of start thinking about these things. So, favorite stacks for rookies in fantasy football this year. It can be vet to rookie, rookie to rookie, rookie to vet.
Okay. I was wondering.
I involve a rookie, Taco.
Okay. I was confused on how this was going. So, okay.
Yeah. Like a rookie has to be involved in your
rookie
team.
has to be involved. So, Taco's first because it's his first.
What is a stack that you are willing to go out there and get? And there's a couple of them at value.
That's pretty easy. I'll take a layup when I see it. I'm gonna take Marvin Harrison Jr. and Kyler Murray. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a stack that I'm gonna take money on, because I think Marvin Harrison Jr. has the potential to be a wide receiver one with his volume upside, And Kyler Murray, for all intents and purposes, from everything I see, when he's fully healthy, he's a pretty solid quarterback, especially with that rushing upside. He could definitely deliver a QB1 type performance this season with a solid wide receiver and him coming back saying, I got something to prove.
No, I mean, and the ADP is definitely justifiable.
Get a couple of running backs in there before I can even take these guys.
What your strategy there would be? I mean, obviously, you're
gonna have to get Marvin early.
Yeah, you would have to get
not like first round though.
Yeah, his ADP right now is 12.
Let me
shut the fuck up.
Hold on.
Shut the fuck up. Holy shit.
No. So like for Marvin Harrison,
is he going higher than Garrett Wilson?
God damn it! Can I fucking just give you the information? Because
I'm sorry, he just shot me with that 12. He shocked me with that 12.
No, I got you. Just give me a damn second. All right.
Holy shit.
Give me a second, and I will.
I'm sorry, I'm blown away.
I will. It depends on where you're looking at. All right, so Marvin Harrison Jr., you're probably gonna have to grab around about back in second round. If we're talking, best ball formats. Right now, that's the thing that's hot. That's the thing that's popping. If it's a rookie dynasty draft, yeah, you're fucking getting Marvin Harrison in the first round. That goes without talking.
My best ball draft, he went 12 overall.
He went 12.
Jesus.
So you're either gonna get him. Yes. Okay. So what's gonna happen is you're either gonna get him 12, and this one he went 15. He went 15.
I'm never gonna get him at that price. As much as I like him, maybe I'll do it in a best ball team.
Yeah. Sorry. God damn, you said some smart shit. Do not walk yourself back
off the plank.
God, you literally like you were good. Like just I'm trying to help you, and you're fucking talking yourself into a hole that you don't need to.
I don't sticker shot.
Don't do it. Wait, don't do it. Hang on. Take a sip. Take. You have a drink with you?
Take a walk around the block.
Listen. So yes, you are going to get MHJ first, all right, which is complete and total. Makes complete and total sense. All right. When we talk about a big field tournament, which we are talking about for the rest of the show, this is where you're going to be wanting to be grabbing him. You're going to want to get some type of exposure. Okay. No, are you wanting on any player? You're not wanting to go 30% exposure. Okay, if you got,
you don't want to go Jerry Jeudy.
Can I fucking stop it? Fucking stop. You know what? Here. Just let me do this.
Thank you.
You were smart. I'm trying.
I was about to tell you, just do it.
All right, this is a good tactic. This is a very equitable stack. With Kyler Murray, his ADP is sitting at 79. You could probably land him somewhere at 89. So there's no need to go and reach for Kyler Murray. It's grab receiver first. With this lineup, you're more than likely probably to go receiver heavy at the top and then kind of work your way back from there. Maybe you go running back, Marvin Harrison Jr., and you work your way from there. Maybe you go Marvin Harrison Jr., running back, and you work your way from there. This is a stack that is super equitable. I love the ability to lock this one in. Very good take, Taco, without you trying to fucking walk yourself over the goddamn pirate ship.
That ADP already has my ass up in air, but there's preseason.
Pause, no Diddy.
Pause, no Diddy.
No, that ADP is perfect. That ADP is perfect.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Can you just give me the receivers like around him that are going? Like, are you like who's going like right behind
Garrett Wilson, DJ Moore.
Okay. That's all I need.
Nerd, what is a rookie combo stack that you're looking at that is like, you know what, like this is affordable. I can get this.
I'm thinking
that you should only be thinking about.
No, I know which one you're thinking of. I got two. The first one is Jaden Daniels and McLaurin.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh,
yeah, that's. I hate to admit that, but that's the big one for me. And we already said it earlier, but I'm gonna change it up in terms of a stack a little bit. We talked about McCarthy and Minnesota's offense. I'm not gonna say Jay Jets. I'm gonna say McCarthy to Addison.
I like that too, especially in best ball. Both are super equitable. For we'll work our way back here through your take. Yeah, you're gonna go and get Jay Jettis first.
Yeah, of course you're gonna get Jettis, but if you can't get him, Addison might be there.
Yeah, and then you can double back and go and get McCarthy. McCarthy is gonna be there once you get past, Kirk Cousins. Let's see here. Aaron Rodgers, Matt Stafford, when you get around Geno Smith, JJ McCarthy is there. Geno Smith, who's a guy that you're getting him 161, probably usually in a best ball draft. So I mean,
yep,
it's super equitable. It's super there. I love the JJ to JJ pick. I'm gonna keep preaching that one. I want to make sure that everyone is really locking in on that one.
That's a big one. Yeah.
In regards to Jaden Daniels and McLaurin, this is one where people are slowly, what we're learning is people are slowly starting to figure out. I had said it, and then obviously me being the fantasy football, Commanders, person, people, if there's a Commanders question about anything fantasy football, people immediately DM me first. They don't even I have been told personally by people that they come to me first for anything Commanders because they know I'm going to be completely objective about it. Jaden Daniels, great ADP. He is going a little bit high, and I only think that it is going to get higher given the situation. You're grabbing around 102, so we're looking at about the 9th round. So 9.6 kind of there. Definitely equitable. For a fact that you're probably going to be building backwards with this one, where you're going receiver first. Terry McLaurin, who you're grabbing in the 5th round, super equitable stack if you're chasing a couple of $1 million on the line. Drop the mic.
Okay, so I'll be honest. I'm having to go on the fly here because someone stole mine. If he can stay healthy, which I think he will, but I think in best ball you are buying the dip right now because of some of the narrative that a certain quarterback is not been healthy lately, and you're getting the wide receiver rookie late. That is Joe Burrow and Jermaine Burton, with Tyler Boyd being gone for sure, and not knowing the Higgins situation, getting Joe Burrow and possibly getting him on the injury dip a couple rounds later, and then the Burton. The other one that I like that I can't
Joe Burrow go to the 6th round.
The other one I can't believe I am going to say. This is actually against everything I believe saying. Everything I believe saying. It's a rookie-to-rookie combination. And I'm purely saying best ball only. You're going to get a few weeks that might work. And it's not the wide receiver you think either. It is Drake May to Javon Baker, not Jalen Polk.
God damn it, Mike, you fucker.
Because Javon Baker should have been drafted first. I stand by that.
Okay, why I said if everyone gave 2, I got an extra one.
Damn it, Mike.
I only gave a second one because Mike stole mine.
I know, but now I got an extra one.
All right, Mike.
Wait till Robbie gives his because I just stole.
Okay.
I can let y'all motherfuckers cook, and I'm still gonna be good. Hold on.
I have one more if you really want me to go.
I'm just gonna knock one off the board real quick. We are working forward from front to back here. We're going our QB early here.
Okay. How early? How early?
We already know what I'm about to do, pimping. They say speed kills, baby.
Oh, I knew it. Make me smile, damn it.
I'll pay the price.
Make me smile, damn it.
Because the motherfucking price is right.
Is it right here?
Let me go ahead and get that Mahomes. and then wait in the draft and give me some Xavier Worthy.
That's a good
Let's
one.
go.
That's a really good one.
It is a good
All
one.
right.
Matt,
So-
what's good?
This one reminds me of last year when I was taking CJ Stroud and some of his other guys. I was getting mocked at initially, but I still stuck with my boy CJ.
Okay.
I think with the ADP value, with the way I like to play best ball,
Okay.
Bo Nix and Marvin Mims Jr. is going to be a stack I'm going to have in a couple of teams. I'm going to
love
take
your
that
dra-
stack.
What is up with you and best ball and the Broncos?
I don't know,
I'll take your
man.
Bo Nix. No. I'll take
No.
your Bo Nix.
I go. The
I
other
think
way.
Cortland Sutton
Your
too
Bo
is
Nix
another
and
one.
raise you Troy Franklin. I'll take your Bo Nix and raise you Troy Franklin.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Trent Franklin.
Troy
Franklin.
Oh, Bo with Troy. Oh,
They already know.
They're already
Oh.
roomies.
They're already.
I mean, this is why. Hey,
They played
you know what I mean?
Oregon.
Okay. Hey, say no
All right.
more. Say less.
I have
I
another
like
one.
Let me give one more. Let me give one more since y'all
Let me give-
got you two.
No, I have another one that I want to because I know Robbie's gonna love my other one if he doesn't take it.
Let me go. Yeah, let me go ahead.
ADP. Oh man.
Aiden wants me to talk Jags so bad.
No,
But I'm split between talking Jags.
no. And what other team?
I can't believe Zay's gone.
Chargers.
No, okay. The one I have is neither one of those two teams.
Or are you gonna go Vegas?
Nope. I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
Mm.
So for me, look, I don't mind like a Trevor Lawrence, Brian Thomas, but to me, like that's just such a dart throw. And I'm probably not going to be highly invested on the Jags. We'll see how my best ball rosters shake out. You never know what a draft is going to present to you and what new news is going to present to you. Brian Thomas and Trevor Lawrence would be an honorable mention for me. Let me get some Lad McConkey and Justin Herbert. Let me get some Lad and Herbert.
Laddie Herbert.
All right. So, what does one thing, if a team moves up to get a wide receiver, that shows that they really like the guy, correct? If they're moving up to get someone,
I know where you're about to go. Fuck.
I think I know where you're about to go.
and if you can get a quarterback at ADP value, because
I
he had an
think
off,
I know where you're going to go.
because he had an off year, and you have a brand new head coach that helped Geno Smith and helped Baker Mayfield on the dip. Give me Bryce Young and freaking Xavier Legette, baby.
I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that so bad, but I was like, yo, motherfuckers are going to be like, he's going way too hard for Xavier.
So, okay, I have a question.
Mine's the Bryce part, not the Xavier part.
What do you guys feel about
a B thing?
I know, but I'm just saying that's the combination I would use.
what do you feel about the guy that we talked about in the show earlier, Mitchell with Richardson? That stacked this year.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
ADP wise, I mean, ADP. What's Richardson?
I got him at QB 6.
Oh, at that, I'm willing to talk.
He went off the board at the 5.3.
Oh, at that point, I'm willing to talk Richardson and stats.
So, Robbie, I know Taco's. I don't want to give away why I know Taco will have an opinion, but because if I say why, it'll give it away.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think about this stack, Robbie? While we're waiting for Nerd to come back, veteran quarterback who is buying the dip. No, veteran quarterback who's buying the dip with a rookie wide receiver who's not going to be receiver one on his team, but could end up being good value. What about that Aaron Rodgers, Malachi Corley?
Oh, I really love that. Honestly, I really love that.
I was just saying I couldn't say. I just figured you'd heard a lot about him because of the location. That's all.
What I'm trying to do with that is keep it super low key, just because you're getting Corley at like pick 169.
You see what number he wore at minicamp?
Bro, did you see the pick?
I can't recall it, but I did watch his.
He wore Garrett Wilson's number.
Yeah.
The text messages between Salah and the GM, where they were all in on literally the wide receiver. They were like, by any means. They said by any means necessary.
Yeah,
like literally.
they're all in on Corley. I think that what I'm doing right now, so far I've only gotten two best
stack.
I've only got 2 best ball drafts off.
I could do Bo Nix, Aaron Rodgers, and another like shit quarterback, and just
no. There's tons of equitable stacks right now.
Oh my God, Russell Wilson! Holy shit!
Hold on.
Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, and fucking Bo Nix.
All righty, there we go. So, but no, this is why we ran this exercise, is to like make sure that we're before schedule release, you should have a couple of rosters already built. At least 3, maybe 5 rosters built.
Justin Herbert is QB 17 on Underdog right now.
Yeah. Because of this change of system.
Yeah, I know, but that's just like I understand the dip. I understand it, but not like if you would have told me 12-13, I would buy it.
Exactly. No, I completely understand. But no, like this is why we ran this exercise tonight. You know, there's a lot of different scenarios to look at before schedule release. Before that rears its ugly head, you want to be trying to getting these pieces at value at while you can. Do you need to go rookie crazy? No, you don't.
You don't want to either.
Yes. You know, yeah, and you don't want to. But get it out your system now. And then that way, if those are lineups that end up working out for you, you at least already have that, and you at least already have those pieces built at value, because you're not going to get better value come after May 15th than right now. Come May 15th, all this shit's about to change. Let's go ahead and we are going to get into grading our 2 best ball lineups that are out and ready right now. These lineups drafted about a week and a half apart, about a good week and a half apart. We're going to take a look at my admin lineups from Underdog Fantasy. I don't get to draft you guys. You guys are safe from having to play against me. So it's actually pretty fucking awesome for you guys. I'm kidding. I'm purely kidding. Maybe I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull up the first lineup. I'm gonna pull it up. We'll go through. I'm gonna let you guys grade it. I already know how I feel about my lineups. The second lineup that you guys are gonna see, half of it did get auto drafted. I was in a meeting.
I can tell.
Yeah,
it's not. I'm not saying that because
it's where players were taken. It's not what players are taking. It's where players are taken.
Exactly. It's not. Yeah.
I
know how you draft. That's why.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. We're going to take a look first at lineup 1. I'll read off the players before we allow everyone to give off their takes. At quarterback, my quarterback room consists of CJ Stroud, Brock Purdy, Baker Mayfield. Running back room, Christian McCaffrey, Aaron Jones, Audric Estime, Antonio Gibson, Bucky Irving. Wide receivers, Olave, Diggs, Godwin, Lad McConkey, Xavier Legette, Malachi Corley, Jacob Counting, Mark Andrews, TJ Hawkinson, Mike Gesicki. Mike, I'll let you start. Bully this lineup away.
I don't like your wide receiver room. I like your top end talent, and I like some of the rookies. I just think you don't have anything in the middle. And it's all your wide receiver room is risk. Your wide receiver is
boomer bust.
It's boomer bust like Giselle and Tom.
Goddamn.
I mean, I could have gone. It's boomer bust like a massage with a happy ending. But I didn't go there.
I haven't gotten through the full roast yet, so don't spoil it.
I know, but your wide receiver or your tight end room, I absolutely adore because you have the top end talent in Mark Andrews. You have Hawkinson, who's coming back at some time in the year, and I know how you feel about Mike Gesicki, and you know how I feel about a tight end that can actually catch the ball. Being in that offense in Cincinnati, if it can connect,
if it can work, I'm in love.
By the end of the year, I believe that your okay, Taco, which rookie do you believe I'm talking about? At one of your running backs as a rookie, in my opinion, is going to be the starter for their team by the end of week 10.
We probably feel different about this.
I think we do, but I don't think Taco knows either one. Which one do you think? Which one do you think?
Wait, what'd you say? I didn't hear the beginning of this.
Which running back rookie do you think? There's two. He has two rookie running backs, Audric Estime and Bucky Irving. One's going to Denver, one's going to Tampa Bay. I believe that one of them could be the starting running back for his team by week 10 or 11.
Estimate.
Yeah.
Because he has ADP of 185 with a pick of 120.
Disagree. Robbie knew I disagreed.
You can disagree. I think I'm high on Estimate.
I know you are. No, I know you are.
I have 100% exposure to Estimate.
But getting Bucky that low, I'm okay with it because
Rashard White had a pretty,
they're the same freaking guy.
Yeah.
So why would he all of a sudden now take the veterans job? I know a lot
because
of people
they draft. What I'm saying is they didn't draft Bucky to be a complementary to Rashad. No. They drafted Bucky to be Rashad, and they traded up to get him.
In what round did they get him?
Doesn't matter what round they traded.
Yes,
up
it does matter what round.
I know it,
because this could be a next year takeover and not a this year takeover. That's the difference in the round. White. What?
Josh, you can wait on. Oh, you can wait. You can.
I'm
wait
just saying, I'm just saying they traded up to get him. And at quarterback, I love your three.
But White could probably stay on the job longer than
probably not.
You think is what I'm saying. I think that, in my opinion, my biggest fear in a team like this.
I took both of those with the hope. I took both of those with the hope that one, if not both, are going to take over the starting role or play a pivotal B type of role.
Taco, what is one of the most inefficient things about a running back's stat line? What's the one thing that can't carry over year to year on a standard usually?
Oh, fucking touchdowns.
Did you know he was the least efficient as a runner, but the most efficient as a pass catcher because of the touchdowns? That's the problem I have with Rashad White.
So this was the first best ball lineup of the summer. So this lineup was built the day that we announced best ball summer on Underdog. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of rookies because I was in the midst of rookie drafts and such. You're going to notice that with this one roster.
That's not a problem. I just think it's boom or bust, which boom could be boom.
A couple of things that I really do want to point out is very good exercises that I did, kind of keep in check here. It's the first roster. You're just doing this to get things out of your system. CJ Stroud stacked with Diggs. Yep. I absolutely love. I made sure, it's best ball. We want to make sure that we're walking in, week out with some pretty solid stacks. At this point, we don't know schedules. We're just trying to make sure that we're sticking to the basics here. So CJ Stroud to Diggs, Baker Mayfield paired with Godwin, and Brock Purdy paired with Cowing, who is probably going to be better paired with a Pearsall or something, once you start getting later. But, Cowing was my last pick.
That's not even the stack I like with Purdy, Robbie.
I'm sure. Obviously Purdy, you're going to probably favor like if they keep Ayuk or they keep a Debo. Or
no,
whatever.
I'm saying the CMC that you have on this roster.
Well, and I did this. You're correct. I did do the super stack with CMC as well. Cowing's just kind of there in the event that it's like, okay, if we get this off chance that Shanahan's like, we're going to feed Cowing today, or Cowing just keeps getting open.
Yeah.
Cool. I have that for that situation. So that's just one of the basics here that I really, really wanted to make sure that I did touch on. I made sure I got stable tight ends in situations that I feel confident in. Andrews, Hawkinson, Gesicki. I feel like when picking tight ends, you want to go with who you feel most secure with.
What did I miss on the roast part?
We haven't done the roast yet.
We've been doing that interchangeably. It's interchangeable.
I I was gonna say I really like your tight end room that you have on this one. That's really really good.
That
I
is
think,
not a roast.
but
We're not. We're
Taco.
Shut up.
I think that no, I do like I looked at one other one and we're gonna talk about that one. But no, this one looks I mean, I like this. Surprisingly, like even with like the quarterback room, like it looks efficient. Like I really think you did your best work you could do on this, like being its best ball.
Yeah, no, for this, I just wanted to go for efficiency, and I just wanted to honestly get a lot of bad habits out of my system. So I went OD on rookies. Super bad habit. It's fucking terrible.
Sorry, guys, I had to dip out for a minute. My dog that's sick, she peed on the couch, so I had to go.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. But I feel like the rookies I did grab, I grabbed rookies that are in situations that I'm confident in. So I like the way that I balance that out. Let's look at the second lineup, and pretty much all but one.
I didn't even get it go.
Mike was asking you questions throughout. Like, you got, what do you have to say?
We literally went. Yeah, it was a.
Well, first and foremost, I'd say Stephon Diggs at pick 25. I do not like that at all, considering how many options they have there. I don't like the fact that you have a running back, Aaron Jones, as your only really RB2 in this kind of a format where you need running backs in order to win. Any team that we've had that went far as running back heavy, more than wide receiver heavy. So personally, I just don't like Stephon Diggs. To me, this season is a big question mark at 25 ADP. Like that's one of my criticisms of this team. And then you went kind of heavy at tight end. So I think that when you spent that capital, like look at last year, how many of those late guys carried us, especially at the end of the season when the injuries happened, and you're looking at like, oh my God, these guys went down. And who's the tight end from the Ravens? That was pretty close.
Isaiah
Likely. Yeah. Like, I think when you take the two top tight ends, like, or, the Hawkinson and the Andrews there, maybe you kind of take yourself away from taking another running back that you need that's probably going to carry you in those later rounds who might take over the job at week 5. That's just my opinion when I saw the roster. From what we ran mad lineups last year. So I don't like the early wide receiver run when you can probably take a more stable guy than Diggs. Because with all the pass catchers they have there at pick 25, I just personally I don't.
Let me ask you this, Taco. Straight up in a vacuum.
Yeah.
Best ball vacuum, just in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're on the clock, and the only two options are Michael Pittman or Stephon Diggs. Who are you taking?
Pittman. Not even a question. I don't trust
you. We're gonna get into the next lineup.
Tank Dell, Nico Collins, and Stephon Diggs. There's only one football. And they're gonna run the ball.
You don't.
There's only one football.
Here's my thing. You don't think that Houston was very well aware? Hey, we're bringing in Stephon Diggs. We have to now retool because we know that we need to feed him and we need to make sure. Oh, we're actually.
You don't have to feed him. He's on a 1-year deal.
Better feed him, or he's gonna go on Twitter about it.
Yes, you have to feed him. Yes, you have to.
1-year deal. You go to win.
1-year deal, and you also need to make sure that he's happy enough to want to be able to come back in case it does not work.
You don't need him to come back. You got depth.
How do you got depth? Nico Collins is
I'm gonna play.
Nico Collins. Yeah, as I said, Nico Collins about to be a free agent. You're pretty much just going to leave you with Tank Dell.
Nico is the free agent. He's.
I'm going to play.
If you come down to it, it's going to be between Diggs and Dell. I mean, Diggs and Nico, and
you're bugging.
We'll see who plays better.
I'm going to play a little devil's advocate here.
You're completely forgetting about where fantasy and reality meet each other.
Let's play.
I see Robbie's side, and then I see Taco's side on this. Here's what I'm saying is like I get what he's saying, how like the receiver room is packed. I don't think but here's the thing where I think you're wrong. I don't think that because the receiver room is packed that it's going to take away production necessarily from either one of the three. I mean, Tank Dell's a monster. Like Diggs, we already know what he can do. I just think it's going to be It's gonna
It's
come
like
down.
It's like trying to argue which receiver is gonna.
It's gonna come down to like
top dog out of the Bengals lineup.
It's gonna come
like,
down to like the play and the coverage, and who's covering who on a weekly basis, like what the assignments are. Like that, I think that's what you're really gonna pay attention to.
Lineup number 2.
Here's the question that they always ask.
We're looking at lineup 2. You don't get a question.
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
We're going to lineup 2.
Yes. Yes. Stephon Diggs, the juice worth the squeeze.
All righty. So here's lineup number 2. I'll read it from top to bottom. Starting with quarterbacks as usual. Kyler Murray, Kirk Cousins, Geno Smith, Derrick Henry, Tajay Spears, Audric Estime, A.J. Dillon, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London, Zay Flowers, Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice, Curtis Samuel, Mike Williams, Brennan Rice, Mark Andrews, Chig Okonkwo, and Jatavian Sanders. So on this lineup, kind of, the rookie crush kind of still exists with Worthy, Rice, and Sanders and Estime. Estime I have on both lineups. Again, I'm super high there. Mike, what are your thoughts? Top.
You know what? I'm going to let Taco go first since he complained that he didn't get to go last time.
Oh,
perfect. I love the Chig pick. I think that low key he could be a solid player on your team, and I like the way you diversified your bonds at the tight end. Although you've so far had 2 teams with Andrews, so you're going Andrews heavy so far. I don't like the Rice at 80, considering all the shit that he's facing. I probably would have waited on him and kind of avoided that this early, because you probably would get him later on as you get to see the cases go. So
really quick, just a preference. The only receiver out of this whole lineup that I picked was Rice, my very last pick. So Tajay Spears, Estime, A.J. Dillon, Okonkwo, Sanders.
And I think that's a little problem too.
Geno are all picks that I made. The auto PC, whatever you want to call it, picked everything else.
I'll probably want, I feel like in basketball, I almost want to have at least 5 running backs, just because of the fact that I know that's how injuries happen. And running back is a position where I want to get at least 5, and I want to try to get as many guys that I feel like are going to have solid value. Like they'll be a solid part of a committee. Like maybe they'll be the passing back, or I feel like they'll have really good touchdown upside. Like guys like Brian Robinson last year, who we liked in the middle to end rounds, are guys that this year I want to make sure that I have at least 5 of them this year. Just because running back is just so volatile with injuries, and dead spots once you get to the end is what really kills us. So I just probably would have just done 7 wide receiver, 3, 5, 7, 3. That's just, I feel like, the optimal.
Really quick, CR, nothing that he's dealing with is like anything that's gonna.
Oh my god! Okay, he's
doing it because you.
He's Teams messages at work, in person. He's doing it to get a rise out of me because he knows I don't care about certain things.
Yeah, no one cares about Rashee Rice's troubles right now. He's getting in trouble for like stupid shit. He's young. Get it out your
system. The wreck isn't my issue. The wreck isn't my issue. Real quick, the wreck is not my issue. My issue is if you know you're in the limelight for getting in trouble, stay out of the limelight and stay out of the club.
That shows bad judgment.
That's my issue. It's not the wreck. I don't care. I care about the wreck, but the wreck isn't my issue.
Nerd, grade the roster.
Get down. Sorry. All right. Which Mike? Me or
you?
Nerd.
Okay. Oh, he said nerd. Okay. So this draft looks like it was a little more difficult. If I have to take it an outside perspective on it, I don't love the quarterback room, but I do like that you got a stack and Kirk Cousins, Drake London.
Calm down, Mike. You don't know.
I think that
we got that out of him.
I think that the quarterback room. I think that knowing Robbie, he's gonna make some trades throughout the year. Just looking at
can't make trades in best ball.
No best
ball. Oh yeah, it is best ball, right? That's right. Well, here's the thing. I think that there's a lot of strengths on this roster, but I think one of your weaker spots,
wide receiver.
Yeah, yes, you're definitely a wide receiver. I think one of your weaker spots is quarterback, but I'm not gonna say that like it's gonna like lose you weeks because I think those guys are gonna like still get the points that you need out of a quarterback to win your matchups. I think your lower half, mainly if the AJ Dillon pick, that one might not pan out as well.
He'll be the two for like the first like 10 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, the way I view that is like speaking from experience of watching it, I think that like when Dalvin Cook left and Alexander Madison had to step up, it didn't work, and I just don't know if that's going to work for Green Bay with like Aaron Jones
has Josh Jacobs, AJ Dillon, and Marshawn Lloyd. Somebody, if not one of the two, are always going to be getting the ball behind Jacobs. And like I got him at pick 200, so like that's
a good pick at 200. That's a good pick at 200. Then yeah,
super solid at 200. Like
no, that's a great pick at 200 to be completely honest. But like I mean,
AJ Dillon should not be there at 200.
I think that you're like the weakest spot on this specific roster is probably the quarterback room.
I disagree. I say that it's a running backs.
Well, yeah.
I respect that. I mean, it's one of those things where we all see things different, Like I that's just that's where I draft a little bit different. I think that like here's why I mainly say the quarterback room looks a little bit on the weaker side is that like I firmly don't trust any of these players that are coming off these Achilles tears. I mean, we've seen it time and time again.
I know that you were going to make it about Kirk Cousins.
No. It's about all of them. It's about all of them. It's not just about
Kyler Murray's not long enough to have
Gino's not coming off of one.
Yeah, and Gino's not coming off of one. Gino has solid
receivers. I get where that could be perceived. Okay.
Kirk Cousins stacked with Drake
if it was like a best ball where you got Rodgers as well, I'll put it into this context. So like what I'm saying makes more sense.
Don't have
Kirk could actually like be a great pick, but my fear, same thing with all the other guys that have torn Achilles, is how long are they going to stay on the field before it re-tears? Because a lot of these guys are coming back like a year later and they're re-tearing it. It's not like an ACL where there's like they've kind of gotten the science down of the surgery where like they're playing for another 3 or 4 years before something happens. Where I don't, for me personally, I don't trust the Achilles.
Cousins has been long enough now, and like he's like already back like out there. Like it'd be different. Like if we were working on a shorter timeline. Drop the mic.
All right, I'm not even going to address your wide receiver room just because of it's been addressed and how many.
That bitch is loaded.
Well, it's also because like you even admitted how many
auto picks.
Your running back situation before the Pollard signing, I would have if Pollard didn't sign in Tennessee, I would absolutely like your top end part of your running back room. I know how you feel about King Henry. You know how I feel about King Henry, specifically in Baltimore. Me and you have talked about it off camera.
I'm happy that was an auto pick, honestly.
I will be
100% over in the long run, but I'm happy it was an auto pick.
We all bust each other's chops in the show. We always, when we feel something, we say it, even if people can be wrong. I believe that the nerd is absolutely freaking wrong on this one. Your quarterback room, to me, is the strength of this team, in the sense of Kirk Cousins could be something. And I agree with Nerd that he could fall, he could get hurt, or he could just have an off year, whatever the case. If he has a good year because of the talent around him, great.
No, I agree with that.
The thing is, having Gino as that third is perfect, where it can slide in, and you only need one per week.
Yep.
And I think Kirk Cousins, remember, that's the thing. It's not Superflex, Nerd. It's one QB. So the other thing is,
okay. So this is like
this is best ball.
It's one QB best ball. So like
Yeah,
the
that's
best
one
QB is
QB
gonna
only.
start. If the best QB is gonna start no matter what.
So
So one of these three is gonna fucking go off.
So
any given-
you're gonna pick one of the three every week.
no.
It
automatically
optimizes.
picks.
You don't have to set a lineup
it
all year.
optimizes.
You
Yeah.
never set a lineup. So
Okay.
if Murray, I believe Murray is under. I know you agree, Robbie. Murray is absolutely where you got him at. Given to me every freaking day. I don't care if I have 40% exposure.
Yeah, pick 89 is great for.
I don't
Kyler Murray.
care. The one I'm in, he went at 79. So you got him almost around
A whole round later.
You got him a whole round later. Having Gino as that what am I trying to say? Like the insurance policy. No, having Gino as the insurance policy to that team is perfect. And having the upside of Cousins with the weapons that he has, I think this quarterback room is your strong point, hands down.
Yeah, if I could take this quarterback room in comparison to the other one, I'd probably go late round QB. I would maybe go a little bit more top heavy. I would take the running back room from the first one. I would take this quarterback room, take the running back from the first one.
I would take the running back and the tight end from the first one, take the quarterback and the wideout from this one.
Yeah, I would take the quarterback and the receivers from this one any given fucking day, especially in a best ball, because like all these receivers are all guys that like we know that are going to be hyper targeted. Like Zay Flowers, we know he's going to get his. Drake London with Kirk Cousins, we know that that's going to be a thing.
And
we know that Amon is going to eat. I wish I would have. If I were the person drafting, I probably would have not have ended up with the quarterback room that I would have. It would have been maybe Kyler Murray later.
I think
Kirk Cousins, and like I would have reached for golf. Like I would have reached to
what
make sure
quarterbacks were which quarterbacks, like just out of pure question, like which quarterbacks were going probably like earlier above where obviously you picked Kyler Murray at 89. Like I guess how'd this draft kind of play out? Like what position and like what position kind of went first for you in this draft? And then like for the quarterbacks, like who was kind of going before?
So in this draft, I was drafting from the 8th spot. And the autumn pick was Amon-Ra from there. So like in best ball, typically like it's always going to if the PC is picking for you, if the PC's picking for you, it's gonna take the pretty much usually best
available.
Yeah.
See, I haven't done too many like best balls, so that's why I'm like that's why I'm asking questions because I'm learning.
Yeah, once you start, you can't stop. So like where Kyler was going, like I would have never. Dak went after the PC took Kyler, and I would have never taken Dak. Jordan Love went before him. Maybe I would have done that, but I probably would have went Kyler just because of the rushing upside. To be honest,
see, I would went Jordan Love.
If I knew that I would have gone Kyler, I probably would have went Marvin Harrison Jr. instead of like, Marvin Harrison Jr. already got selected, but I mean, I probably would have reached for Marvin Harrison Jr.
Question for you: who took Drake London? You or the computer?
Drake London went in the 2nd round, so I didn't draft until I didn't get into the draft until Kirk Cousins, so until round 11.
Okay. Now
so from round 11, from round 11 down, were all my picks. So my picks were Kirk Cousins, Spears, Chig, Gino, Estime, Sanders, Dillon, and Rice.
Oh, okay. So I'm following now. So like you didn't get into this draft for a little while then.
He was working.
Yeah, I was working.
Okay.
That's what he said when he listened to him.
Now I have a question for you then. If you had to do it again, okay, at 17, would you take Drake London or would you pivot off of that?
No, I wouldn't take Drake London. I'm not we already know this. I don't draft Drake London.
That's why he asked.
Yeah.
No, I would not take.
But
Drake
I mean,
London.
look, you got that stack out of it now.
Like Kyron Williams went after. So like I probably would have went Kyron. There was also Kyron. There was Kyron, Olave, Debo, Ayuk, Devontae Adams, Achan. Like I would have went any of those players before I went Drake London.
It's going to be an interesting season. I feel like this is the year of committees, like to the fullest extent.
I don't care.
Drake London went 17 on the dot in mine.
Wow.
And not autoed. So it's the same exact.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
It's an interesting situation.
He's falling 15.8. I got him at 17. I got him two picks later than what he's usually taking at.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I mean, this one, honestly, for it being autoed, it could have gotten way fucking worse.
No, for sure.
Had I not gotten in. And like the only thing that was fucked up was what pissed me off about it was one of my coworkers had messaged me in Slack and was like, "Hey, did you know that like, he's like, aren't you in this draft?" And I was like, "Did it start?" He was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "The draft that I've been begging you for 3 days to get in, it started, and you're waiting till fucking the 11th round to message me."
That's the only thing I don't like about those drafts is it starts automatically right when it's full, and if you don't realize it, you're effed.
Yeah. If you don't realize it, yeah, you're screwed. You're screwed. So no, but those are my first two best ball lineups. I'm not impressed, in all honesty. But it allows me to be able to kind of look back and be like, okay, let's do some different things. I'll probably draft one more over the weekend, just so I have 3 solid lineups before schedule release comes out. I want to make sure that I do have this. This is drafting early is not bad. Anyone that's ever made it, decently far in Best Ball Mania or anything like that will tell you that it literally does not matter when you begin drafting. You should be drafting throughout the whole summer to optimize your most, your best
the
outcome.
News and everything.
Yeah, because news shifts, training camps, injuries, yada yada yada. There have been people that have won this competition drafting in fucking April. Or not April, but May. Yeah. It fucking happens. It very, very, very well happens. Start drafting, get your feet wet, have about 3 to 5. I always recommend about 3 to 5 before schedule release. Have about 3 to 5 solid, get the jitters out of your system, get the recency bias out of your system, get the dumb shit out of your system. I got the rookie picks out of my system. Schedule release now is going to dictate how I'm going to draft. I'm going to probably do one more over the weekend. Other than that, I'll have my 3 pre-schedule release. After schedule release, we start talking weekly correlation. You guys got to remember, with Best Ball Mania, you're competing this year. You're competing for 1.5 mil. The bag got bigger.
Yeah, what was last year? A mil?
Last year was a mil, and it was a mil because we were also doing regular season prizes. This year, no regular season prizes.
It's straight up.
It's straight up. A lot of people wanted it this way. People got pissed off about the regular season prizes, actually. And I ain't going front. Looking back, it made it a lot more fucking work for us. Now that I'm I'm in and I see like what the process were like before. So it's better for everyone. 1.5 mils on the line. Those are admin drafts I'm doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are drafting against 600K plus people. You can draft up to 150 lineups, $25 a pick. It's fun. I recommend it. There are also smaller tournaments. We have the puppy, we have the schnauzer,
the chihuahua.
Yep, the chihuahua, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We have drafts for everybody. It is the best ball summer. We got Best Ball Mania. We got the Eliminator. We got all that.
Last
Get
year
involved. Get involved. It's a lot of fun. If you really love fantasy football, this is a good way. Like forget mock drafting. Do this. This is probably a better exercise for you. Still mock draft, obviously, but do this. This is a damn good exercise. And then who knows? You may make some fucking money on the back end as well. Who knows? You may place first. Other than that, Anyone have anything else as we close out?
Best ball last year was pretty good to us. We had a couple of teams, and I had a couple of teams that went pretty far. It's different than regular drafting, but I just love that I don't have to look at it during the year. All I have to do is just draft my team and go. And especially like when you start having inklings and feelings about players, you start seeing some things, especially before the movement starts happening and data gets sparsed around and everyone starts talking about players. And now all of a sudden, the guy that Robbie got at pick 209 is going at pick 152, or when you can get a guy like Puka Nacua at the end of your draft and all of a sudden he's bringing you to championships, or a guy like Kyron Williams, who the motion came at the end of the year. It's all players that start coming throughout and you start hearing noise all throughout. So it's kind of almost like a mind state when you draft, because you kind of like almost want to build teams in a variety of ways. And last year I kind of went a little best ball crazy. So
you did.
I feel like I'm a little bit of a vet now. And
you could have gone crazier. I've seen worse.
Oh, I've seen a lot worse.
I've seen worse. Yeah. You didn't go crazy. Trust me.
We know someone personally that I won't mention on camera.
And I pulled in enough to like make it even enough where I was like, okay, whatever. Especially because I was winning in season long, but it definitely is like like Robbie said, super addictive. Like once you start drafting some teams and then you kind of like, I can optimize this, and you start hearing about things like Robbie talks about, like correlation and week 17s, and like you start thinking about playoff runs, and next thing you know, you're like, oh my god, stacks? What do you mean stacks? Like, you know what I mean? So it's just, it's fun.
Why the fuck am I up at 2 a.m. grinding film for a roster that hasn't even kicked off yet?
Like, oh my god.
Best balls this shit. I recommend it. Like if you don't have experience with it, get your feet wet, play underdog. If you need a promo code, fucking DM me. If you haven't made an underdog account, fucking DM me. I'll walk you through how to do it. I'll teach you how to do it. It's super dope. It's super easy. If you got a Gmail, you can do it. And plus, we're a lot better than any other service out there. I don't know of anyone else that's gonna be like, this player got injured before the third quarter, we're gonna rescue it. So like we do that. Like we do a lot of cool shit. So hop on Underdog, check us out. Our product's fire. I'm Rumboyz Robbie. That's Drop the Mic FF. That's Nerd Avenge. That's TDS Taco. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboys and girls, what it do. Dilly dilly. I appreciate all of you.
Dilly dilly, y'all.
Let's go. Dilly dilly. Woo.